Now, God told you that they was going to let you, He was going to let America give you the leftovers, and the leftovers in America was so good, it was like somebody living like they had money. You know, they don't keep you out of Kroger's. They don't keep you out of Walgreens. You can go anywhere and get you some food, but you ain't going to be running nothing. God didn't send you to run nothing. Now, you're getting ready to vote for somebody that's going to cause your stomach to hurt. Because they're going to feed all these white folks first. You ain't going to get a bite of food, period, until every white person that went and ate. You got to wake up and smell this truth. Come on, now, you think they're going to give you something when they turn this place into a socialist society? God's trying to let you see, just hold on just a few more days. And the Most High done told you in the book of Romans that He's going to send a deliverer out of Zion to turn away ungodliness from Jacob. You Jacob, baby. You are not your Israel. Now, God is blessing these Europeans, but they done made him upset now with their bad behavior. He gave him all this beautiful land, beautiful cattle, beautiful houses, plenty of money, beautiful hospitals and everything. Now, he's taking everything from them because they did the same thing we did. Because we had pretty everything. When we was on display, we used to be a display people. Now he's bringing them down because they done did all the wicked stuff that we did. God ain't going to rewrite the Bible. He's just going to use it for the next group that do the same thing we did. Now read Brother Rick Reese, read down there around verse 11. Deuteronomy chapter number 28, verse 11.
And the Lord shall make thee plenteous in goods, in the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy ground, in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers to give thee.
All right, he already set these people up.
Mm-hmm.
He told Britain and all them. They was all, see, all these white folks on the planet, you got to know their history. God prophesied that Britain was over all them countries over there in Africa, and they took over Africa completely. You know, God raised them up against us when we went into captivity 2,500 years ago. Then God brought them up and let them start being successful. The wars of Europe. I got a document on that. You know, these people living. London was a beautiful place. Rome, all them places where them Gentiles were living at, God had blessed them. But then the evil Gentiles came in. Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin, these are the most unmerciful Gentiles that ever lived. He just starved everybody to death. His wife died. He said, I'll never trust in nobody again. I'm going to hurt everybody I can find. Because he was so hurt. Because his wife died. They was in love with. And he just treated people like they was garbage. Falling down the street dead. Starving to death. America went to war. Roosevelt declared war to help the Europeans. They built Germany back. They built all those Japanese over there. They built back the Japanese. They built back the Koreans of the Korean War. South Korea sent plenty cars here every day. You got to understand what's going on. America was on top. She lent to many nations and didn't borrow no money. But now she's on her back with plagues. And they're getting ready to plague the devil's place so bad with this devil's election, with this evil Democratic Party, and my people are so dumb, well, God gonna let them die down to a remnant. Because he already done prophesied, I'm over in their graves. Now, there's a few of us that got black faces that should listen to me. Now, the way you're going to do for you won't starve to death, if you listen to me, is that you get your rump in love with the black Messiah, who is the founder of the New Testament church, and get in there and quit this wicked living. Because God prophesied it's the whole house of Israel. He's going to have to open your graves up. They don't care nothing about you. They just need your vote so they can keep evil going. Now, you're going to fool around, and since you join on to, remember what the Bible said. He said, if you join on to these Gentiles, you're going to be thrust through with a sword. In other words, you're going to have to suffer the same consequences that they suffering. Oh, boy, I wish you could understand what's going on with you. You're sitting out there getting ready to vote for this wicked man. They got you all deceived. Your President Obama went down there and he's trying to tell you he's the reason for some of this stuff happening in America. He ain't caring about America. Obama didn't care nothing about this place. He felt like they was too blessed anyway. He didn't like the way they treated Islam because his father was a Muslim. He could care less about America. See? Well, he's a Democrat. He brought all these sins in here. They glad to see this place go down. But I got to stay here a few more days until the Lord deliver me. I want this place to stay healthy for a few more days. And the only way I can stay healthy, I got to pray that we get Trump in here. The Most High may say, well, Robert, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're crying loud, sparing not. You're lifting up your voice like a trumpet. You're showing my people their transgression. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of you. You know what I mean? There's only going to be a few of us anyway going out of here. Shoot. Most of us going to go in, like he said, in the grave. Because that's the prophecy. I'm going to open you up out of your grave. It's the whole house of Israel. Now, the only hope you got is to get in that New Testament church. And you Gentiles that say you love Jesus, get rid of that white thing you got hanging up in your house and stuff, and get in Jesus, because they get ready to plague this place with all these wicked Gentiles. I'm talking about you Gentiles that believe in conservatism, that believe it's wrong for a man to marry another man, a woman to marry another woman. I'm talking about you all. Tear them devil statues down out of your mind. Get rid of that white Jesus foolishness. Keep God's holy Sabbath. And serve the black Messiah. Because that's the only hope you have, unless you're going to be dead with the rest of these Europeans. If God did it to the green tree, which was natural Israel, what about the dry tree? God bless you out there. I hope I didn't say nothing to hurt you. But this plague came from America's enemy because of America's dirty, rotten sins of the Democratic Party. Do we have any questions, Brother Rick, as I close?
From last time, that what you want to go?
Yeah, I'm going to answer a final question, and then I'm going to let them go. They did a good job, and they hung in with me, I believe. I don't know, but I think they did. I had to tell them the truth.
Right. Well, one of the questions...
Yeah, America's being plagued. The greatest country that modern man know about, they wasn't greater than us. They always talking about they was greater than us, but they wasn't greater than us. We had the Most High walking in our camps every night. He ain't walking in these dirty places. But they are blessed. They was blessed. But now they done messed their own blessing up. Listen to their own kind. All right, what's the question, Rick?
What do you think about the female African doctor that claims hydroxychloroquine is medicine that can be used against the COVID-19?
Well, she didn't know what she was talking about. She believed in witchcraft and all kind of stuff. You know, Donald Trump is so desperate to be the president again that he can go along with anything. You know, he's worried about. He know what's Donald Trump really know what's going to happen if the Democrats get in, and he's trying to save his white conservative Gentiles, and so he anything that will show him a way to keep America great again, he gonna believe it, because he worried to death. If I could meet him, I said, man, quit worrying. If God want this place to be tore up, ain't nothing you can do anyway. And if he wanted to last for another 4 years, you in. That's what I would tell Donald Trump. Quit worrying, brother. You know what I mean? He want to do right, you know. Now, they done made everybody with a black face hate him. But they don't realize the people that made you hate Donald Trump is the same people that's going to keep on killing your babies and keep on making your children a bunch of homosexuals. But they done made everybody hate the man. The only people that like Donald Trump, be honest with you, is the conservative white folks, because they know what's going to happen. But all these liberal white folks, they don't care about no Donald Trump. They want to party to the last body die. They like Solomon and Gomorrah. They gonna sissy all the way till the bomb hit them. And China send a bomb to them now, but it's not no bomb that's gonna blow up a building. It's plagues. Plagues. So the woman don't know what she's talking about. But Donald Trump is there so desperate. I feel sorry for the brother.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to get some of my black folks to help pray for him too. So he's just trying to keep America great. I mean, I guess got to read. America was on top of the world. He's trying to keep it like that.
Mm-hmm.
He can't keep it. They done went too far. But he's trying.
Right.
You know. And since I live in America, and I can't go nowhere right now, not as the Most High come pick me up. I want to see America still do good. Now, them gone, if God want to blow this place up and plague it, I ain't mad at him. But right now, I want to see America great. I want to see America where I can go and get me something to eat. Where I can go get my nails done, my feet done. You know, where I can go get me a pretty outfit. Go buy me maybe another Rolex watch or something. You know, I want to see the place last. I'm saying I'm against this Democrat they trying to put in the White House. He gonna tear the place. He gonna make God hate this place so bad that you're gonna get slapped in the face from God. He already hated. If God didn't hate America, why you think 150,000 people are dead? He hates the place already. So I'm trying to keep the place where God won't just be so mad at the place. I hope the world understood my lesson. So he's going home and he's taking the thing somebody said. You know, you take some Clorox or something. You know, because he just wanna win because he know what's gonna happen to his white country. He know my white country is going down if they let these Democrats win. He like white America, man. Don't be mad at him. I like the black Israel. You can't be mad at the man that like his white country. Yeah, why you gonna be mad at a man that like his white country? This is his white country. It ain't no black country. It's a white country. And he wanted to be the best it can be. He want to make it great again, but it's over with, baby. Donald, don't worry yourself to death. You can't make this place. All you can do is buy some time. And that's what I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you to buy 4 more years. And then the place going to be completely plagued so bad that you wish you had never even seen America. Was there another question, Brother Rick? I got food. I got 5 minutes.
Yeah. What do you think about schools reopening in the fall?
I think they should leave school closed and teach these people with modern technology. You know, I'd rather see the place teaching the kids, because now anybody can teach your kids anyway. Now, ain't no telling who's going to be the teacher in your classroom anyway. Maybe some gay guy trying to make your little boy act faggots. Come on now. I believe that you leave the schools closed, but give all the kids and the parents all the modern technology to keep them smart. But then again, we don't know when the plague gonna stop. This plague may not never stop on America. Something else may go on somewhere else. I done come to the conclusion now that this plague may not never stop on America, because it don't have to stop on America for God to move on with the rest of the things he prophesied about in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
The mark of the beast can still come. The mark of the beast ain't got nothing to do with America. You know what I mean? All these other things getting ready to happen have nothing to do with America. This plague could go on in America for a year or 2 or 3 years or 5 years. This ain't like this. This is not. This plague ain't gonna stop God's prophecy. But God is trying to help America straighten up. because he loved America. He loved them. He gave them, they did some babysitting for God, and God was rewarded them, you know, with all these blessings that come along. So they don't tell them when this plague gonna stop. You know, don't send your little kid there to get sick and die. You ain't got enough. You can teach him. Who you think taught your kids anyway before George Washington set up schools? People from England taught their kids until they could get some teachers prepared to start a school anyway. There wasn't nobody, there wasn't no schools going on until George Washington could get some Europeans to come to America that was teachers from Europe or from London and from England. Then they set the schools up. And they wouldn't let you go anyway. You know, Bill Jacob, you ain't going to no school, so we ain't teaching you nothing. You know. I had a friend of mine, she was so glad when she had a chance to read a book. She said, man, she stayed up, her and her little friends stayed up all night drinking tea and coffee, reading all night long. She invited all her little black friends over her house. And she told me, said, she's dead now. She said, I was so glad when they said that we could read. They brought us some books. There were some old raggedy books from the library, and they gave it to us. She said, George Washington down there. Not George Washington, but what's that? Anyways, I don't know the name right now. But anyway, they gave me some books, and she said we stayed up and was reading all night long. You know, those books. They were so glad to get a book in their hand. And they stayed up, she said, we stayed up all night, Bishop. I used to go to her house and eat dinner with her. You know, she had a beautiful husband who liked me real well. And she had 4 boys. And they was all smart too. But she was a school teacher. She became a school teacher, you know. And she said, well, down south in Georgia, that they gave them books, and they stayed up all night reading. Come on now. You won't be teaching your children anyway. This is a good time for you black folks to teach your children their black history from the King James Version. Wake them up and make them feel better for themselves. So much stress going on. Get your little black son together. You don't need to keep reading about no white folks anyway. Well, you need to keep reading about white folks. You know what they did. Now, I'm not against white education. I believe in education. That's what my mother had. I believed in it like I'm believing in it. But they didn't know. They just thought you weren't going to be nothing anyway, shoot. So they gave you limited knowledge. You know. So you need to turn around and let these children stay home and stay well, because ain't no telling when God going to quit this plague on America, because he's whooping America's rump. He plaguing them. Can't you see it? 150,000 people dead. Over 1 million people been sick. How much more you want to see before you wake up and stay away from these damnless Democrats? That's going to mess the country up even worse. Bring more plagues in here. Come on, you white folks. Wake up and smell the coffee. You got the power. We just going to follow you down there because we don't know nothing anyway. You know, we just going to follow you down there and put our name down, thinking you're going to do something for us. You ain't doing nothing for us no more. It's over with. The party is over, baby. How can they do something for you? They ain't got no money. They print money with no... If it don't be for the Chinese, they couldn't even print this money. Because who would buy the T-bills that they get the money from anyway every Monday morning? Who you think buy all them T-bills? The Chinese do. They keeping us alive. They keep America afloat. America's in $22 trillion of a debt. Every Monday morning they put up T-bills, the stock market. And China buy them T-bills and give them some money to keep moving along. They broke, baby. Everything had to come to an end. If God stopped Black Israel, He gonna stop everybody on the planet that do the same thing. God bless you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.